And the parts and pieces for only one is fine this time. Only one aerial intruder, Blacktron 2. I'm going to have fun building this one. I always like this one. I actually did buy this one off the shelf. As I mentioned, I bought most of the Blacktron 2, except for the Alpha Centauri Outpost, which I did not buy. It's the only one of the entire series I did not buy new off the shelf. The aerial intruder was cute. I'm going to have fun building it, and I will talk to you on the flip side. Should that before I start building? I had to grab more than, well, I won't say more than a few. 4 of those, and there's 6 altogether. One of these, both of those. What else? 1 arrow here, 1 arrow. 3 fingered hinge plates, but the rest of the 2 fingers and the flat ones were there. Most of the black, I had to grab 2 wing plates out of my collection. Over here, basic. Yeah, everything else pretty much. Oh, and 2 sets of tires, 3 sets of tires altogether. I had to grab 3 sets of tires out of my collection, but other than that, the rest was here, so that's not too bad. And again, quote unquote, again, I'll see you next time. Oh my goodness, I love this set. I did a review on it. I did it comparing it to one of the Futuron sets that basically had the same kind of mechanism in the middle. I think I said, again, I forget stuff pretty easy, but I think I said I like this one better. I love this little set. And again, it has major flaws in it. And one of the flaws is, hey, look, there's these rocket engines that have nothing of substance in front of it. They're just kind of hanging way out here. And Lego did that a lot, actually. We always have the complaint that where would the engine be? Where would the rocket thrusters be? Where would anything be on these sets? And that's not at all incorporated in here. But again, I mentioned I was missing those pieces previously, but overall, most of the pieces were here and remarkably good condition. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. The trans neon green is fantastic. The black is fantastic. It is missing the rocket pack, but I had that. Let me just thinking about it now. In here. I thought I had easy access to it, but oh, there it is. All right, I do have easy access to it. Way in the bottom. I have 1 bin here dedicated to classic space tools. Yeah, that's how I roll, people. Anyway, so this will go in there. I can't do it with 1 hand. So anyway, so that came from my collection too. I won't go into the wonder of Blacktron 2 and the separable little pod ships. I will say this, and it became known to me as I started doing my reviews and everything else lately. But when I was a kid, overall, I thought, well, that's backwards. Somebody was probably screaming at the television, no! I thought these were, quote unquote, just decoration, these printed tiles. And they were in a lot of sets. And as I build these sets now, when I did the reviews, I realized that the arrows usually 99% of the time point to something that you're supposed to do. I just intuitively knew that would lock like that, right? So this is now locked in place. The arrows point to something that moves or separates on most of these sets. Just like on this guy, we'll bring him over here. Arrow there, arrow here. It's where the seams are, where everything joins together. I never ever got that when I was a kid building these sets for the first time, and I don't know why I didn't pick up on that. Even this guy, the arrows point out, and that's where they're supposed to go. I think I understood that from this set, but all the other classicer space, if you want to use that, here's me screwing this thing up. The classicer space. That the arrows actually point to something. Now, I'm not sure if this is 100% across the board on every single set. I haven't done a poll of every single set, but even this guy has the little blue arrow where the seam is. And I thought that was rather, wow, like, you know, you're this old when you find out. It's like, okay, maybe I wasn't as intuitive as I thought, but I knew just by building the set what would come apart and what wouldn't come apart. You stay there, like close it. I think it's just brilliant. So yeah, nice set. And what's left over, and as I was going through here, I found one of these, and I don't know if I'm supposed to build another Blacktron 2 set, my favorite in the lot, but I highly doubt it, because there's hardly, although I do have a lot of those. I can find them easy. I do have a lot of these in the lot, so I don't know. But it's missing a whole bunch of other pieces. So I still have some trans neon green to deal with too, which is these two, right? So these three pieces and a couple antennas. So maybe I am supposed to build that set, and let's just see, because again, it's been a while since I built that guy. Allied Avenger set inventory. Let's just have a quick look to see what I need for the Allied Avenger for my next step. Color, sort by color. I'm on Piron as always. I don't go to all these new fancy dancy websites. Yeah, I got those pieces. Definitely got those pieces. I think I can build an Allied Avenger without too much issue. So I just might do that. Yeah. We'll have to see. Maybe that's the last Blacktron 2. But I'm not going to do that now. Well, I'm going to go to bed now, but I'm not going to do that next. I'm going to try to figure out what M-Tron set I have, because I've done Classic Space, I've done Ice Planet, I've done Space Police 2, I've done Blacktron 2. From this lot, so that guy can go over there. This is one thing. So most of the pieces are mint, but there are very few pieces that actually look like this, and you can see that one part was hidden from the sun and one part was exposed to the sun. And so we look at the white bin, you can immediately see there's this guy here. That's really bad. So there's not too many pieces that look like that, because most of them, and there's this guy here. That's a really old piece too. That's a really old piece. Is it injection mold in the side or is it in the top? There it is right there. But anyway, I'm going to figure out where did I put my M-Tron pieces. Oh, I already lost my M pieces. I would have dumped them back in here. Anyway, I'll find them again. I obviously put them somewhere. Underneath here. Blah, blah, blah. Underneath there. No, I am at a loss to where I put those M-Tron pieces. Oh, why did I dump them in here? This is stupid of me. Dump them in here. So I'm going to take these pieces out, because this isn't where they're supposed to be. I must have been asleep at the wheel. So I'm going to figure out this guy next. And I'm going to figure out these guys too at some point. But not tonight. It's after 11 o'clock and I'm going to go to bed. Oh yeah, and I have all these tires left over too. So I'm going to figure out what all those are for. I really am having a great time reconstituting these ships. And again, 5 ships, 99.9% complete, a few missing pieces, very few missing pieces. Some critical pieces missing in this one that I couldn't even replace from my lot. As I said in the first video, or the beginning of this video, I didn't have to replace too many of these pieces from pieces in my lot, or find these pieces in my lot. So that was nice. This has actually had more pieces in it than this guy. This guy had a lot of missing pieces compared to this guy. So I'm happy about that. And just do a nice slow sweeping motion of all the sets I've reconstituted so far. And what I'm going to be doing, because it is my favorite of the Blacktron 2 line, again, I'm going to figure out what I need. And then this guy. And I'm going to figure that out. So everybody out there, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Honestly, take care of yourselves. Put yourselves first. It's the only way of getting on, and know that whatever's going on, the sun's still going to come tomorrow, and I'm still going to be here making these videos. So you have something to look forward to. I will talk to everybody soon. Take care. Bye.